Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today, as the title said, we are gonna just sit and have a talk about my planners, the system, kind of like what's going on and what changes I'm going to make, a little bit about all this planner hopping that is happening. But yeah, before we start, let's turn on a candle. This is the candle of today. If you don't know me, my name is Dee. And I make so many videos about unboxing, a lot of stationery, planning, phantom pens, inks, and yeah, anything related with this topic. So let's start today. I just want to talk about planners because these have been in my mind like all day and every day. I just feel like this year, for some reason, I have been planning hopping a lot. I think I already kind of know the reason. I start even thinking about 2025 and there's 6 more months on this year. I'm already thinking of what I'm gonna buy, why not. And then in here, I decided like 4 days later to kind of like talk about the things that I like or need in a planner to actually kind of like come together and decide the planners. Mainly because we still have 6 months in this year and I am tired of planner hopping. But if you guys don't know, this is my common planner, more like common placing notebook. I have it in this Hobonichi cover that I absolutely love. Is this kind of like green, kind of like flowers going on in there with some leaves. And inside here, I have this. This is the 2024, and this is by the Take a Note planner, which I didn't even use for a long time, which is so sad. So this is the commonplace one. I have it in this Tomitaro Makino notebook, and in here I just put commonplace one. I already kind of showed this a little bit, but yeah, so let's talk about planners. So I feel like this year there have been so many. I have been getting a lot of FOMO, I must say, because of all the things that have been shown on Instagram, mainly because I got really into the planner and stationery community on Instagram, and I see so many things and so many beautiful spreads and how people are using things that I also get that I really want to use them. And at the same time, I started buying so many different planners throughout the year, and even before the year started, I bought so many Hobonichi. I bought the Take a Note that I didn't even use. I bought like so many planners. Anyways, lately, the last kind of like update that I did, I mentioned that I was going to continue in my beautiful Hobonichi kind of like planner. But as I mentioned in the previous video, this planner, I bought the Mega because I thought that the notes pages was going to be enough. And I'm filming this video before I post the other one. So at this point, before I finish the month, I'm gonna finish the month in here. I use 75 pages in 2 months. And this notebook has like, I use some in the back. So I have like, yeah, like maybe like 120 pages left. So that's not enough for 6 months at this rate. It is super chunky because I paste a lot of stuff in here. And some days I use even 2 or 3 pages because there is a lot of things that I want to write. So I decided that I'm not gonna use my Hobonichi weeks. And I'm sorry if you guys hear some noise in there. I'm filming this the weekend before the 4th of July, so there's gonna be a lot of fireworks and stuff. But anyways, I just put a lot of ephemera in here, and I just realized that this is not gonna get with me until the end of the year, and I prefer to stop using it and use another planner and kind of like get my system a little bit more in track with what I need, and not just see a lot of Instagram posts or like express of people and not get FOMO from there, but sit with myself and understand what I need in a planner. I absolutely love the Hobonichi weeks. This planner is everything. I'm going to keep on the background. I'm not gonna post that, but on the background, I'm gonna keep doing the weeklies. And I really want to just save up this at the end of the year, but I'm gonna only do the weeklies in here. It's gonna be more like a double planning, but this one, I'm not gonna use it. So let's talk a little bit about myself, what exactly I need. I have this page in here, all the things that I need. So I understood that I kind of need 4 planners. And in this, I mean, like, I need a space for memory keeping. I need a space that doesn't get extremely bulky. And in this case, I understood that this gets bulky because it's a small space. So I put a lot of ephemera. But also, if I have a A5, which I must say this notebook in here is the first A5 that I use that I actually really like. So if I have an A5, I'm not going to use 3 pages per day. I may use maybe 1. And yes, I'm going to have ephemera. But I think I want to just not concentrate on having the memory keeping and the functional in the same planner. Mainly because I have been changing so many planners because I understand the memory keeping is not working for me. For example, I switched from the rinse planner into the Hobonichi weeks because of that reason. Like, I really didn't have, like, I don't know, like, I wasn't comfortable just putting all the pages of my rinse and kind of archiving them. It was not working, the archiving, and then I moved here, and now this one, the pages are not gonna be enough for me. So I just want a blank notebook or some pages that I know that are gonna last me until the end of the year. So I must say that I already found the notebook I'm gonna use, and I'm gonna use it at least for this year. It's gonna be combined still, but I wanna try out the A5 size. So I'm gonna start that one on July, this week that you guys are seeing this video. So I'm gonna start that one. Let's see how it goes until the end of the year. I count the pages and it's gonna work for me if I use like 1 page or even half some days and stuff like that. So this may last me until the end of the year, but for next year, I'm gonna separate it. I'm gonna separate the functional planner with memory keeping. So yeah, for this year, at least, I'm gonna have it. So in the functional planner, all I need is like have trackers for sleep, medicine, or health. I start tracking some of the mood, and I'm gonna show you in another video how I'm using that planner that I just bought a random Hobonichi dupe out of Temu, out of curiosity, and I really like it. So I'm tracking some of stuff in there. And now I have the weather too. So this was the main question that I had, like, should I separate functional? I still need to put a D in there. It just says should. So should I separate functional and memory keeping planner, or should I keep them together? So for this year, let's try together for like a bigger planner. Then I have this, and it's because in this one in here, the way that I'm memory keeping, I don't know if I have any pages that I can show right now, but I'm gonna just explain. The way that I memory keep is mainly I just make a small little notes of things that are happening during the day, like small highlights, but I never really have a space to actually talk about how I'm feeling or anything like that. And so many times during the day I'm stressed out, or I have a lot of anxiety and stuff like that, and I just want a place to write stuff down. So that's the one that I'm gonna talk about today. That is this one. I'm gonna show you in a little bit. And then I was gonna mention that I also want a common place. So this is the things that I'm gonna focus a lot. The work one is gonna be the same. My Hobonichi weeks is really good for that. Then language learning, I already have the monthly, and then the daily questions and gratitude and all of this, I already have the planner. So these are the ones that I'm gonna focus on. So I just wanted to show you today. I'm gonna show you in another video my memory keeping. I'm gonna show you how I set it up and how it's working, and then we're gonna do some more planning in there in the future weeks. But for today, I just wanted to show you this because this was like a quick idea and that I made it. So basically I decided that I'm just gonna have this notebook, and I'm just gonna do something similar for the memory keeping next year. But this is more for just my thoughts and for random things that happen in my mind. And I'm just gonna keep a notebook. And actually this idea came, my husband bought me this in Barnes & Noble. This one, you cannot really see it, but this is by Good Impressions. And I didn't know that they actually were selling notebooks in Barnes & Noble, but I was really surprised because I absolutely love their store. They are located in Spain, and I ordered from them like for the past like 2 years. I have ordered from them. So yeah, these are really good notebooks in here. Like, I don't know if you guys can really see this, but it has like a little like cross in there, so you can separate the pages in here, in 4 if you need to, in here as well, and then from here you can separate it in 6 if you need to, because it's already guided in there. And then it's super pretty. In here it just have this page that is the good impressions, and then it has this kind of Japanese style of like binding, so it means that no matter where I open it, it's always going to be flat. So that's something that I really love in notebooks. So I'm excited to use this one, and I'm just gonna use this pencil board that I bought this year that is about some pandas in them. But yeah, so I really wanted to have like a notebook that I can just grab and just jot down some notes, and I don't have to worry about dates or anything. If this run out, it's okay, I can just take another notebook and do the same. So this one in here, I just pasted a lot of random stickers. Some of these one I received them as gifts, so I don't even know where they are from. I know that this one is by La Dolce Vita Studio. I don't really remember where I got this one from. I know by this one I got it at Travelers Company, the one that is in the Starbucks Reserve Roastery. This one and this one and this one I buy the Coffee Monsters Co. And this one in here I got it out of Temu. But these ones I really don't remember where I got them from. I think someone sent it to me, but they are really cute, and I just put everything together. Oh, this one is by Peppermint Studio. I think I showed you in the last video that I did a opening, and I just really like how this collage look. So when it comes to covers, I had this cover one, and then the other one that is kind of like brown, this is Have a Good Day or something like that. But I had 2 covers for the A5, so I didn't want this to just don't have any cover. Of course I can have it like that, but I don't really know if they sell any clear covers for this one. So yeah, I haven't had it. So I bought one on Amazon. I have some clips in here because I did DIY this thing. Let me explain to you before I show you the clips. This is black, as you guys can see in here. It has some texture, but this one is actually not a black cover. This is the cover that it came with. I did just paint it over. So I'm just gonna put all those clips in here of the process of me painting it with acrylic paint, and then let's come back. So yeah, so that's how I just painted. It has been drying around all day. I literally started painting it in the morning. It dried out all day, and I really like it now. The reason why I didn't like the blue in here, I don't know, it's like I thought that the blue inside, it was gonna be not super bright, but it was gonna be a dark blue. And I don't know, when I got it, I was like, I really don't want it, and I don't know if I wanna return it. So I tried to paint it with some Tombows, and the color still came out, the blue. I just tried to paint that blue in there. So at the end I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna put acrylic paint all around. And I think I even combined some Japanese kind of like ink that I have for doing some kanji. So don't do this at home, because I don't even know if I destroyed the cover, but I like it how it looks. And I'm gonna put it in here because I didn't really like put I think the only spray that I put is one random spray that also don't do this at home. I put this spray that I got in the Converse store in Shibuya, Japan, because I bought some shoes that are Converse that they were also like fabric, and they gave me this spray to put it over those shoes. So in case of water or anything, it's gonna be protected. So that's the only thing I had. So I sprayed all of this out. But the reason why I didn't like return it is because I really wanted a black cover with a brown inside. And I don't know if it's me, but I haven't seen any Hobonichi like that, like with a dark brown inside. This one that had that kind of like blue, but then the other black one that I saw, it had inside like a really baby blue, and I didn't want that. So I decided to paint it, and this is the cover. Now I really like it because I bought this after I painted today in the morning. I was like, oh my god, this has a texture, it's kind of like acrylic, it's gonna peel, and if I touch it a lot. So I bought this, and this is the cover on cover by Hobonichi. And also today, actually, I did buy these two. This one is by Haugen, California, Haugen Studio. I think that's how you pronounce them. But I did buy these ones to put in my TN. But then I realized that this Wabi Sabi will look so pretty down there. So I wanted to put it here. And yeah, I think I'm just going to put this one into my... This will look cool in here as well. But for some reason... So right now, let's just put the Wabi Sabi in here. That looks really cute. So I just wanted to finish DIYing it in this video, aka putting that Wabi Sabi thingy and putting this cover, because I think it's gonna look really cute. So I'm not even gonna paste that Wabi Sabi thingy. I'm just literally gonna wing it in here and just put it in there with the cover, because I don't want to paste it in case I change my mind, because if I change my mind, that's gonna be way too late. And yeah, so let's just try to put this in here. Let's just move this around to make it straight. Well, we can do that later. Let's just put this other side in here. But yeah, so basically I just DIY this. And don't do this at home again. This is fabric, and if you guys like that blue, that's okay. But for me, I just thought, I was like, I didn't want to wait for another cover to come. There was not the cover that I wanted online. So and this just look really pretty black in there. So I just didn't want to really spend time in doing that. Let's see if I can try to get it out just like that. Yeah, just like that. I think that looks cute. I don't know if that one or this one will look better. I think the Wabi Sabi with the dark black looks pretty cool. So that's the cover, and now I'm just going to put this inside here, because this, oh, it has one page in there still. Yeah, it looks so pretty. I really like it. I like it a lot now that it's black in here, because I wasn't just really fan of that blue in there, and I have never had this cover on cover though. So it's kind of interesting that I can put stuff in there and I can put stuff in here too. So I'm gonna definitely make use of that in there. But yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys this. The video, if I only show you guys how I did this, the video was gonna be like super quick. But yeah, so now even if this peels off because of like moving it a lot, it doesn't really matter to me. I think I'm not gonna notice it so much because of this clear cover. And I absolutely love that is brown in the inside how I want it, because I don't know, for some reason this brown with this black and all of this going on in here looks really nice. And yeah, so now I can just use this and have some decorations in there. And yeah, I think that's all what I'm gonna put for now. So this, I'm not gonna show it I think anymore in this channel, maybe just the cover, because from now on this is going to be my kind of like my space to talk to myself and to just talk things that I don't want to show on social media. So this is going to be my dear future self. I don't want to call it like dear diary, I just call it dear me, because I'm talking to myself in the future. So yeah, but this is really nice, I really like it. And yeah, that's all for today's video. I hope you guys like it, I hope you guys enjoy it. Please let me know what do you guys think about this cover, and if you guys did anything crazy like this to kind of like paint a whole Hobonichi cover instead of returning it on Amazon. But let me know what do you guys think about this. Let me know what are your thoughts about planning and how it's going this year with you guys, if you guys have been like planning, hoping a lot like me, or if it's something that you guys don't struggle a lot with. But yeah, I absolutely love this planner, I absolutely love everything. Let's see how this second part of the year is gonna turn out to be. But that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I just wanted to rant a little bit about planners and how it's going on and the changes, and that I wanted to introduce this one. But that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. So bye bye.